Okay. Upward we go. Time to go save Beta. I wonder what the structure used to be.
Looks like the machines and Spectres have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
All right. Yeah, what was the final fight going to be without a whole bunch of climbing? Okay, let's get over. I mean, he should have known not to ever underestimate me at this point. I mean, he already said that what I was doing was impossible. Oh, yeah, no. Big no.
Erend? Is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few Spectres.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out.
Okay.
I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva!
I see.
On here. Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
I bet you money it's because Tilda's the actual final boss. I bet you that's what it is. Would not at all be shocked. She did say that she used to be a master spy. So I wouldn't be shocked if she was the final fight. Well, looks like she wasn't just a red herring after all.
I'm almost there.
So where? Where am I jumping? Oh. Behind me. That would make sense. Yeah, so they were probably just supplying up and then going elsewhere. They were very happy with their day-to-days. That's for sure. Why would they want to retake and repurpose this colony? I mean, right? They probably were just going to try to terraform another planet. If I had to take a solid guess and a half.
I'm coming, Beta. This is it. End of the line.
Why would they have, if they can fly, why would they have bothered? Oh, geez, Beta. Hack into it, girl. I see. Just using the override. Hey, you're alive.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything referring to the word Nemesis.
She can do it.
Okay. Over there.
Okay.
Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here.
What is it?
There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
I see. This is a scouter colony.
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this.
Yep.
The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here.
They're planning to blow it up.
A machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical.
Yep.
Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius.
I don't think so either.
This thing did.
What, an
Earth is a
alien?
new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see. What are they anger? Hold it. Oh. Well. Final boss arena if there is any.
I see you've been busy.
Yeah.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith.
I
Or
see.
failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality.
Of course.
They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical.
I see.
Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
Yeah.
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes.
That makes sense.
It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
I see.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company.
Oh, that's fair.
It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself.
I
Which
see.
is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
Or,
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
Yep.
That's the plan. Even now.
for just
Earth
you?
is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come
I
with
knew
me to
it.
the stars.
I knew
And
it.
with Gaia will create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
No.
What? No.
You should have
I loved
known.
Elizabeth. More than you could ever know.
That
And
framing
I
is
let her stay
perfect.
behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy.
Oh, don't you dare
but
talk about her like
best
that.
Possible self. So I'm not asking.
And then what?
Coming with me.
And then what?
It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
No.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
I knew it. I knew there was going to be a new Spectre.
Take cover! Get to the door! Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
Yeah, I'm going to have to scan that thing.
I can endure. You cannot.
Okay,
Scan that thing
acid.
first.
Perfect. I love when you need acid to go die. Just keep with the Soulsborne rules. Just keep dodging. Hope for the best.
Take us up!
Pray a little. Okay. Come on. Just die. You're not even that
So why are you
impressive.
holding back?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love your design. You're still not that impressive. Oh, that's broken bones. That's what that sign in the corner means.
That'll get me on my feet.
This
Ah.
Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Oh,
I can target its gold plating.
got it. Good to know. Let's go for this. Oh, come on. I need... Why is it backing up? This would be better, I think, if I was using the other...
Want to hurt me?
Whew. I disagree heavily. I very much, definitely wanted to hurt you. 100%.
Fast.
Oh, okay. Successful dodge. Lightly.
Sticks
Oh.
and stones against the lightning.
I mean, that's, oh, literally what I was using. Hey, guess what? You hurt yourself in this.
I gotta hit those gold plates.
Hey, I'm working on it.
Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates.
Take her down.
Come on, get one more shot. There we go.
Darkness building to sun.
Got it. Okay. Let's just keep letting it hit.
I will finish this.
Did it not? Did that not count? Oh, okay. I didn't think that was going to hit me because it wasn't aiming at me. I was very wrong. Very wrong indeed. Ah, I missed you. Oh, that's right. Hey, fun story, buddy.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Yeah, well,
You're not
it
taking
won't
me till that.
survive me. 100%.
Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
Ooh,
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
will you? Oh, because I don't think you will at this point. Ah, come on, just run. You can heal up in a second. Okay,
Target
heals is done.
active.
Woo, just a narrow miss on that one.
Oh, it's quick. Clip that thing's armor.
Okay, just build one of those in the meantime. Oh, you're just barely not. Oh man, I was really hoping that was going to protect me.
Truly want to hurt me?
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not.
It's powering up. A few more hits.
Oh, what? Is it almost on acid? Oh,
Much better.
come on. What does that whirlwind thing mean? What is that insignia? There we go.
We must leave together.
Gotcha. 120% done. She's probably still in there. She's more resilient than you think, girl.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
Whoa, did you hear how she was saying that? Almost like she would have welcomed being with her again in this life. Weird. Okay. I don't anticipate this being the last of the fight, but I've got the ammo ready. Anything else over here? There's something in the distance. I want to see what that is before I finish the quest, more or less. Yeah, probably more health potions. Thank you. I'll take that. I will take all of that. There's probably more along the sides, yeah. Still, one heck of a final boss arena. I do have to say myself. I don't know why I said that as if I created it, but like, still. It's giving me some Diablo vibes. Alright. Let's see. And there's another one. See, but I didn't quite use the exact materials that you thought I was going to use. I primarily just focused on using acid, which is the by far way more superior option. So what do we do to fight against this thing? Yeah, see, there's no way she can just be... Can she? Okay. I still don't buy it.
She tried to take you.
Yep.
And she told you about Nemesis.
Yep.
So you've known all along.
To some
From
degree.
Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields.
I see.
Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy.
Would have been easier.
You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds.
That's fair.
When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play.
Yeah, that's true.
That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition.
Yeah,
The end result is the same. We're here.
that's fair. Like two different chess
But now
masters.
it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind.
Oh, he's
To
escaping.
seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities.
Or,
You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place.
or
Unlike Tilda,
stay here.
I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything?
I mean, that's what he always does. Why are you really surprised?
Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped.
I disagree.
It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have?
Us.
If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be.
Knowing that
If she were
Zoe's
here in
pregnant?
your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
I don't know if she would. She would.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet. Thank the 10.
Oh, thank God they're alive.
Goodbye, Silence.
I'd still like a copy of Apollo, though. Please.
She looks
Yeah.
okay.
She looks victorious.
For now.
As always.
What else is new?
Aloy. You did it.
Yeah, sis. Hug her back. Go ahead. Yeah. Well, Silence? Well? Come on. He's
Hey,
part of
where's
this
she
family,
going?
too.
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh,
I doubt it, though.
are you sure?
Aww. He decided to stay with our
You're
little
staying.
family.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Thank you. Yes. That's his way. Oh god, he glitched out of existence.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not
Yeah.
if it's that ale of yours. I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
No.
I hope it's really over this time.
Well, not quite. Are you gonna tell them the truth about Nemesis? They need to know. Well, looks like that's gonna be what the plot of the next game is, stopping Nemesis. And re-wrangling Hephaestus. So now what?
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth.
No.
Very different than the one you fought.
No.
It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world.
Okay. All of it
It's
too.
about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken
Okay.
it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to
Is that
fight
Regala?
any battle.
It is. She gets to be buried at the Grove.
The ingenuity to solve any problem.
Yeah. Get to go home.
The courage to overcome any
And she
obstacle.
chose to stay.
And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid.
But
What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside.
we're refixing the rest of the
Because
planet.
For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Oh. We have Apollo. We just need Hephaestus. I still would have loved to have seen her tell Avad. This is the best way they could have done credits for this game. Okay, I can't control anything. Yeah, that was a good, like, final send-off. I don't know how I feel about the fact that they cliffhangered it. Just because, like, I'm afraid, honestly, at some point that, like, they'll cliffhanger a game and never hold through on their promise. But, like, not something that's, like, super... Not like I expect them to do that, it's just I'm afraid that that'll happen. And people have been asking a lot out of my... Well, not a lot out of me, don't take it that way, but people have been asking a lot of my opinion with this game. Especially given how much I loved the first one. I still have the entire map memorized. I know where everything still is. I've beaten the game multiple times, I think at least 3. Which is saying something, because I very seldomly beat a game more than once. I think the only other game I've done that with, without the intention of getting alternate endings, was BioShock. And I still don't know how I feel about this one. Like, the gameplay and the mechanics were great. The only thing I didn't like was limiting how much of my inventory I could keep with me and having to have a stash. Like, to me, that felt so pointless. Like, I get that the entire point is that I'm supposed to ration things and be smart about it, but there was... It just really didn't feel great as an idea to me, right? Everything else, like, story-wise, I like the story. I don't know if I liked it better than the original. That's a very hard, like, wall for me to kind of hit over. I still wish that they had done something with all of the people that I have helped along the way, like they did with the first one, but I understand that would take, like, a lot of extra work, coding, and budget to do. But I think it would have been worth it, just for that little nod, making it feel like all my side quests were worth it, which is the whole reason why I kind of went out and did my... whole reason I went out and did my side quests to begin with. I'm shocked that she didn't bother to use another EMP this time to fight the specters. It seems like that would have been a smart plan, but... I still think Varl died unnecessarily and just to make a point. And that's kind of what makes his death more meh to me. Like, his death so that they can rally the group and really go towards it at the end is just not a good cliche. And I know if they had, like, done it with a female character, the cliche would have been pointed out a lot more. And I'm glad that he died nobly. But I like that for this fly-through, they got rid of all the rest of the dinos except that Thunderjaw in the distance. But yeah, to me, it just felt like his death was kind of needless. Like, it didn't need to happen. There was no really good narrative purpose for it. While he died valiantly, it's not like he prevented anything with his death. Like Regala. I think Regala got a way better death than Varl. Like, if Varl had died in that way, I'd have been like, yeah, okay, that needed to happen. It makes sense. Like, 100% valuable death. The same way that, like, Rost's death was not invaluable. It needed to happen narratively, and additionally to that, it needed, like, not to be her final push, because it did need that, but, like, the circumstances of his death were still important. Like, if Tilda had acted 30 seconds prior, Varl wouldn't be dead. Plain and simple. And to me, that kind of just makes the death seem pointless. And I don't like when the characters' deaths are pointless. Like, Ursa's death still doesn't quite sit with me properly. Because I'd like to see her go out fighting, but, like, let's be honest here. Years of subsonic torture to cause death makes a lot of sense. But are we flying off the Hoover Dam? Is this how this is ending? Because we're definitely going towards the Hoover Dam. Beautiful shots. Yeah, of all things in this game... Okay, no, we're just going around the side. Of all things with this game, the lighting, the visuals, the sky... just look at this. This is just gorgeous to look at. I have no problem just sitting here watching this. Like, watching these credits, because this is just so beautiful to take in. in the last game, they really focused on the beauty of, like, the technology kind of melding with the world, and in this one, they focus more on the beauty of the world itself. Like, of Earth as a concept, which makes sense because the end is, like, having to pick Earth versus a new planet. Also, could we even terraform a whole new network without Gaia? Think about that, or not without Gaia, without Hephaestus. Because remember, at the end, he said that Hephaestus was loose. So what point would there be in taking Gaia to a new planet to terraform the system if she can't make the robots to do it? Like what, use Apollo to create a new Hephaestus? If that was the case, then they wouldn't have come here. You know, the Zeniths would not have showed up here. Are we, what, gonna turn north then and go through Tenochtitlan and then... Did we fully bypassed Utaru, so, I mean, I guess not. I think it's just picking, like, places that are beautiful to fly over. I don't exactly know when that's gonna end. But I need to know if there's, like, anything post-credits. As a whole, though, this game's been fun. With that health system, even with the hard difficulty, because, like, I get it, it's supposed to be hard, I don't feel like those berries on their own, like, that one berry provides enough health, period. But otherwise, the rest of the combat was decently enjoyable, if still a little easy, to be honest. Like, I know you could watch me get my butt bounced around left, right, and center, but at the end of it, I was still like, this fight was still pretty easy. And I just don't know if that's because I've been spoiled with, like, specifically seeing, like, the last game in New Game Plus ultra hard difficulty. I don't know if they just kept, like, the same difficulty settings and then adjusted. Like, not 100% sure on that one. Oh, cool, we got rid of the sepia. That was causing everything to be that nice orange color. I feel like this bird, by the way, is flying faster than how we fly in the game. Yeah, I still feel like there was a spot that was missing at the end for somebody to stand in. Is that supposed to be like the empty spot where we would imagine Varl to be? Or is that like we missed somebody? Because when I see that, I think we missed somebody, but if it was to be like a in honor of Varl kind of thing. Yeah, I knew it. We were gonna go. They weren't gonna not show off all the biomes that they bothered to make. They had to show off the winner. I mean, we're into the art part of the credits, at least. I imagine we're still gonna see that giant... What am I spacing on? The elephant on the ice. Ooh, Stormbird. Okay. Still pretty to look at. But yeah, I don't think I bothered to go look for that Stormbird. Come to think of it, this is one of the few sections I didn't see. What is that thing? Oh, that's the bat. Well, on the bright side, I now know where I can go get a Dreadwing nerve so I can get all the achievements. And yeah, I'm still going to try to get all the achievements. You guys aren't going to see it. Not by any stretch of the means. That's just for a me thing. But, I mean, this game is still just too gorgeous to put down. I think overall my feelings on the story are meh, but good meh. Like, it's it wasn't groundbreaking the way that the first one was, and I think that's part of what's kind of like pulling it back a little. Right? The first one was groundbreaking, it set a precedent, it blew everyone's eyes and minds wide open with its new genre, which is a genre I've always been a huge fan of, is like so far into the future that humanity had to reset and go back to tribal states, right? Been a huge fan of that genre for years. So I still just love watching her do the loop-de-loops. But I mean, there wasn't anything new or original, I guess, about this one. It seemed like a logical next step forward, but nothing different. And I'm not saying that every single game needs to be absolutely groundbreaking, but it's hard to compare the two, right? When something sends a shockwave throughout the gaming world to some degree, while still having pretty simplistic controls overall, it's hard to say, like, hey, I knew it. Yeah. It's hard to say that, like, its sequel that didn't send any kind of shockwaves, that wasn't groundbreaking in any way, it's hard to compare them. Like, as far as a sequel goes, this is a very good sequel. This is what BioShock 2 wishes it was. But it's still not, like, comparatively as good as the first one, in my opinion. But it's very hard to compare the two, because it's almost like you're comparing two different things. Is this their beta testers? No, this is probably just people that matter to them, because they'd have listed the beta testers separately. Oh, okay. I was like, what city is this? Hideo Kojima. Wait, Kojima was involved in this? I may have to think about this again. Gorilla Babies. Wait, Kojima was... Someone named their kid Apollo. Of course they did. Man, they had a lot of kids over this production. What was this? Yeah, this was a 6-year production. They were already in development of this when they released the last one. So, yeah. In loving memory of Patrick Munich. Aw. Thank you for playing. Honestly, kind of a fitting place to end the final fight. So what now? I love that fade to black that they're doing. So what happens now? Just I load back up to right before I can fight everybody? It's kind of sad that we're not going to see John McMillan again, because I've always liked watching interviews with him. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to. Okay. Discover Nemesis, done. Main class completed, Singularity. Congratulations on defeating the Far Zenith threat. You are now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and side quests. Thanks for playing the Horizon team. So, did the world go back to the way it was? I think they were seeing all the identifiers. Falls it. I don't want to, like, get rid of this. Not yet, at least. Okay. Oh! No, this has changed. This is something different. Hi, Beta.
What are you up to?
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere.
Hey.
We may not have Hephaestus, but I'm sure we can come up with something.
What? Is there going to be DLC about getting Hephaestus back? Hold up. Nope, it just full on ends the quest, allowing me to be able to go literally anywhere and do anything. I'm going to save this as a separate file, just so we are clear, but I need to go up and talk with Gaia. Hi. Let me get on the
Everything
spot.
okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize.
I see.
I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my system.
Ah.
Good idea. Take as long as you need.
So that means everybody went off to different places. So that means nobody should be in the base. Not by a long shot. Nope, there's silence. Oh, that's right. He said that he was going to come back and work with
Surprised
us.
you're staying in the base. Thought you'd slink away to one of your workshops.
The capabilities of this facility are adequate for now.
I see.
Well, make yourself at home, I guess.
Yeah, she almost just doesn't know what to say about that. This was their room. No? I wonder if we'll run into the rest of them out in the world then anywhere. Like if I go to Landfall, will I see Elva? Or if I go to the base, or the Grove, will I see Katalo again? He was my favorite. I'm so glad he didn't die. I'd have been so mad. Her painting is still up. It's too bad. Like, it's too bad that she won't get to appreciate it. I don't know why, though, she had to fight me. She could have just stayed here. We'd have come up with a way. Her brains and wit would have been far more valuable. Okay, manual save. New save. We are not losing that. Okay.